Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Exempt and Non-Exempt Status. Understanding the distinctions between exempt and non-exempt status is crucial for mastering the PHRca Certification and ensuring compliance with California labor laws. Exempt and non-exempt classifications determine employees' eligibility for overtime pay, minimum wage requirements, and other labor protections. These classifications are governed by both federal laws, such as the Fair Labor Standards Act, and California state laws, which often provide more stringent protections for workers. Exempt employees are generally salaried workers who perform executive, administrative, or professional duties. These employees are not entitled to overtime pay regardless of the number of hours they work in a week. To qualify as exempt under the FLSA, employees must meet specific criteria related to their job duties and salary level. For instance, they must be paid on a salary basis at not less than $684 per week, which equates to $35,568 annually. Additionally, the primary duties of exempt employees must involve managing the business, exercising discretion and independent judgment, or performing tasks requiring advanced knowledge typically acquired through prolonged academic study. California law imposes even stricter criteria for exempt status. The salary threshold is higher than the federal limit, set at twice the state minimum wage for full-time employment. As of 2023, this means an exempt employee must earn at least $62,400 annually for employers with 26 or more employees and $58,240 for employers with 25 or fewer employees. Furthermore, the duties test under California law is more rigorous, requiring that more than 50% of an employee's work time be spent on exempt duties. This stricter standard ensures that employees are appropriately classified and protected under state labor laws. Non-exempt employees, on the other hand, are typically hourly workers who are entitled to overtime pay for hours worked beyond 40 in a week under federal law, or beyond 8 hours in a day and 40 hours in a week under California law. Overtime must be paid at 1.5 times the regular rate of pay for hours worked over these thresholds. Non-exempt employees are also entitled to meal and rest breaks, and employers must keep detailed records of hours worked to ensure compliance with wage and hour laws. California's meal break law, for example, mandates a 30-minute meal break for employees working more than 5 hours per day and a second meal break for those working more than 10 hours per day. Misclassification of employees can lead to significant legal and financial consequences for employers. For instance, classifying a non-exempt employee as exempt can result in back pay for unpaid overtime, penalties, and interest. According to a study by the Economic Policy Institute, wage theft, including unpaid overtime, costs U.S. workers over $15 billion annually. In California, the Labor Commissioner's Office actively investigates and penalizes employers who misclassify employees, underscoring the importance of accurate classification. To illustrate, consider a case where a company classifies a group of administrative assistants as exempt, paying them a fixed salary. However, these employees do not meet the duties test for the administrative exemption, as their primary tasks involve routine clerical work without independent judgment or discretion. Upon investigation, the company could be liable for unpaid overtime wages, penalties for missed meal and rest breaks, and other damages. This example highlights the necessity of thorough job analysis and adherence to legal standards when determining employee classification. Employers must also stay informed about changes in labor laws and adjust their classification practices accordingly. For example, the California Supreme Court's decision in Dynamex Operations West Inc. v. Superior Court established the ABC test for determining independent contractor status, which significantly impacts classification decisions. Under the ABC test, a worker is considered an employee unless the employer can demonstrate that the worker is free from control and direction in performing the work, performs work outside the usual course of the hiring entity's business, and is customarily engaged in an independently established trade, occupation, or business. This stringent test aims to prevent the misclassification of employees as independent contractors, ensuring they receive appropriate labor protections. Training and communication are essential components of compliance. Employers should educate managers and HR personnel on the criteria for exempt and non-exempt classifications and the implications of misclassification. Regular audits of job descriptions, duties, and compensation practices can help identify and correct potential misclassification issues before they lead to legal action. Additionally, clear communication with employees about their classification and rights can foster transparency and trust within the organization. To further support compliance, employers can utilize tools and resources provided by reputable organizations. The U.S. Department of Labor's Wage and Hour Division offers guidance on FLSA compliance, and the California Department of Industrial Relations provides resources on state-specific labor laws. Employers can also seek legal counsel or consult with HR professionals specializing in employment law to navigate complex classification issues effectively. In conclusion, understanding and correctly applying exempt and non-exempt classifications are vital for compliance with federal and California labor laws. Employers must meet specific criteria for exempt status, adhere to stricter state standards, and ensure that non-exempt employees receive appropriate compensation for overtime and breaks. Misclassification can result in significant financial liabilities and legal penalties. Through ongoing education, regular audits, and leveraging available resources, employers can mitigate risks and ensure fair treatment of their workforce. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.